I know y'all have heard of the terminology cleanliness is next to godliness. Let me dive deeper on that. I'm going to tell you why it's so important to clean your immediate area. You know, everything is energy, and our eyes are not built to see everything around us. You know, we only see like 1% what's really going on. That dust on top of the TV, those dishes y'all got piling up in that sink, you know, that's all energy. You know what I'm saying? The longer you neglect that stuff, all that dirt around you, that stuff building up. It's building up energy until it turns into its own entity. You can't see it, but this is bottom line. Negative energy, negative entities, demons and stuff, they attaching themselves to dirty situations, man. And I ain't gonna speak up on nothing I haven't experienced. Let me tell you this story. I went to stay over a relative house one night who kept a kind of negative environment like that, you know. When you're in theta state, you sometimes can see entities. That's the that's when you waking up. That moment between you waking up and going to sleep, you kind of I'm going to sleep. You know when you're going to sleep, or you know you're waking up. That moment right there. Yeah, I was in the back room of my people's house. You know, I was waking up. I was waking up, and I seen like a entity. It was about this high. It was crawling on all fours. I was like, oh shit. But I was like, okay, I'm dreaming, right? So I shook my head. I jumped up. I'm on the bed like this, like looking at it, and it's still there. And it was like jumping towards me. It scared the shit out of me, man. So negative entities like that is just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And people, places who don't keep their spot up to par. Tell you the truth, we are not alone, people. You may think you're alone, but there are different dimensions that's sitting on top of the area you in. It's multiple energies staying in the same spot that you is. You just want to make sure you do your part, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up, because you're gonna attract clean energies. You keep your spot nasty, you're gonna attract nasty energies. You're gonna attract demons. You might as well be living in a haunted house. Shit, I lived in one of those too, but that's another story. So you get that dead roach out that screen door and that crack. Throw that shit away. Get that shit a proper burial. Clean that shit up. Attention to detail. When I intentionally started just organizing my area, keeping it clean, doing a weekly cleanup every week, man, my credit score went up. My credit score went up to 750. No lie. All this shit connected. You know, it's all connected. Money is currency. You know what I'm saying? That's a flow. You know what I'm saying? Currency can't flow through a dirty environment. You want to clean your environment up so that current can flow through there. All this shit connected, dude. I'm telling you. Cleaning up your area and change your life.